Hey guys, we've got some really interesting 80s celebrity news that has to do with the new Archie show Riverdale. And we've got a lot more other cool retro news coming up as well, so stay tuned. What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia show where we talk about current news that relates to all things retro. Hey, just by a show of hands, have any of y'all ever heard of a movie called Breakfast Club? Oh, you have in the back? You over there? Oh, you have too? Oh, okay. So I guess there's a few of you. That's pretty cool. Well, then check this out. That 80s icon Anthony Michael Hall, who happens to be a huge star in Breakfast Club and the 80s for that matter, is going to be going on an 80s flashback episode of Riverdale. In the episode, he's going to be playing Principal Featherhead, and he's going to be joined by the parents of our beloved crew when they were teenagers. Each one of them is going to be a Archie, a Jughead, a Betty, a Veronica, and a red-haired fire goddess. Should be a pretty fun episode, and we already get to see Molly Ringwald on the show playing Archie's mom. So all we really need is Bender, Alison, and Andrew, and we've got a proper 80s party going on. Riverdale actually comes back November 7th, and the episode is going to be titled The Midnight Club, and it's going to be the 4th episode for this season 3. So keep your eye out for this new flashback episode. And speaking of Breakfast Club, check out this photo shoot that was recently made by the cast of Wonder Woman 1984. Looks like they were trying to pay homage to an 80s Breakfast Club cast. And if you're a fan of 1950s sci-fi and what is still considered one of the greatest sci-fi trilogies ever made, the trilogy novel foundation is being created into a TV series by Apple. It's going to be produced by Sundance Television, which also brought us Altered Carbon, Grace and Frankie, and the upcoming Jack Ryan series. So it looks like Apple is really trying to get real into this showbiz. Don't stop believing. Oh, unless you lived under a rock, you know that voice. That's the famous voice of frontman Steve Perry from Journey. Well, we haven't heard a new song from him in like 25 years, but he's back with a new one called No Erasing, and I'll link to that down below. And two cool things that you should go check out after this video. The first one's Windows 95 is now an app that you can download on Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. And if you missed those digital watches from the 80s, Casio is making 3 classic finished watches that are in black, silver, and teal. It's based off the A168 model with a slightly more modern touch. It's going to run you about $50, but if you want the original model, you can still grab that one from the Casio website for about $25. And that's your retro news for the week. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We put out retro news every week, so if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff, you're in the right place. Alright, my peoples, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, and I will catch you on the flip side. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.